with another RailRoads online video, and today we are going to work on the yard a little bit. Not the yard, we're going to be working on the main line. We're going to be fixing it, making it look better, um, and we're going to be trying to add in a start to go to the smelter. I'm playing around with ideas. I've been struggling with it for a while. I'm gonna probably sleep on it tonight. We'll see. I will be adding in a route to get from the sawmill to the yard instead of having to go back to the logging camp and then back to the yard in case you need to go from the freight depot or from the sawmill to the freight depot. And then, like I said, we'll just be tuning the main line a little bit, getting it a little bit. Heisler, and he is a beast. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys acquainted, if I can actually get in Davis here. Alrighty, so this is Davis. We've got a few things here. We've got our firebox, which he's burning nice and good. Oh, yep, he's burning. Okay, and then right here we've got our generator and compressor. And then we have over here our brake pressure. Okay. Not brake pressure, our brake knob for the pressure. Turn it on and off. Whistle, a little roof hatch. We've got our two windows, just like in Betsy. Our bell, and we've got our reverser, our sander, our cylinder, and our brake. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get going. The switch up there around the hill is switched for us, so we're good there. We just got to make it around this tight corner, and I gotta also make sure that we are going straight. Yes, we are. Okay. Do not want to be going the wrong way. Alright, how is your water's great. Awesome. Alright, let's get going. We are in forward. Yes, we are. All the way, preferably. Go up to 10. And let's get going, boys. Awesome. Now we're going to keep it nice and slow in here because this is a long load and it's a sharp corner. As you can see, we're still coming down the hill over there. We had like 67 logs in there right now. We can't currently sell here this whole load here, and I don't really want to risk it. So we're just going to go ahead and go back to the freight depot with it. And we need to work on, we're going to get it attached to the tier 2 cars so we can start hauling those beams over there. And we're going to also be hauling the lumber once we get it coming in. Alright, so let's make sure we're paying attention here because this could get sketchy. It hasn't before, but it could. Everything looking so good. Or, so far so good. And here we go into the other side of the sawmill here. Ooh, are we gonna clip? Ooh, that is a very close call. Ooh, Davis. Be careful, buddy. Alright. That is awesome. Alright. So, I want to talk about a little bit of the changes in the new update that just came out. I was reading through a little bit of the changelog. I didn't read it through all of it. But the firewood depot now, you have to fill it up with wood, whether it be cordwood, lumber, any type of wood. You can pretty much, as far as what I understand, you can throw in there. But you have to do that in order to fill um, the firewood depot, and so you can get firewood from it. Now, also the water towers as well have a capacity. I think it's 350 something or others. I'll have to get back to you on that. We'll read the changelog here in a minute once we get out of the switch here. All this hecticness, because this is kind of crazy, and I don't want to end up derailing ourselves because stuff's getting wild. Oh, we're on top. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, nope, we're switched for it. Alright, so this is one of those new additions to the track. And we're gonna be going super slow around this. This is a super tight turn. Definitely not a track that you want to be going on that often. But it will do in case you just need to get back in an emergency like this. Okay, and then yeah, there's a capacity to the water depot now. And then they've made some adjustments to the regulator to make it a little bit more precise or better for people to use. And they changed a whole bunch of other stuff. Like I said, it's a big. It says a small update, but it changed a lot of stuff. All right, we're gonna have to stop up here. We're gonna slowly hit the brakes because I don't want to derail anything back there. Okay. Yeah, that is set for the main line. All right. So yeah, that track right there is gonna be for the smelter. Once I get it all plotted out and how I wanted it to go. It's kind of being a pain. I've already spent a lot of time today trying to work on it. It's, excuse me, just not happening at all. Like I'm gonna have to spend a couple days just slowly working it and see if I can't get it. The thing is it's a pain because you have to go up the peak of those mountains. You have to go up that and then you have to go back down it on the other side almost just as much. And yeah, sure, you kind of probably ride the side of one up and then cross over and then ride a side of it down and then hook it. But that is a lot. And it's a pain because there's so many trees and you're on a hill and it's a really of a pain. So it might be a little bit before we actually get to the smelter. I've got the track out there laid out. Like the yard and stuff like that is kind of laid out, but as far as everything else, it's just the main line's not hooked up to it. And I don't want to go through the sawmill because going through the sawmill is going to cause us to have to do some weird hookery pokery just to get down there. You're already coming down with a long train. You don't want to have to go into like another yard to get back. So I'm just making it to where we can get there. I have to kind of keep in mind, and I didn't think about this when I placed that switch over there, that we're going to be coming from the sawmill, or not the sawmill, we're going to be coming from the lumber camp to go to the smelter because of cordwood. And then we're also going to be coming from the iron mine to the smelter because it takes iron ore and cordwood to make beams or make rails and raw iron, like the raw iron beams basically. So we've got to kind of figure out how we're going to hook all that up. I pretty much already got a track to the iron mine. I got stuck in that canyon there, and it's pretty much all the way almost there, so I might as well just use that, but it's hooked up to the smelter all wrong, on the wrong side, so I'm gonna have to play around with some track, get some ideas, see how to do this, because I'm not having a fun time with it. I could also use that for the smelter. I didn't think about that. I think that's what I was originally gonna do, is use that for the smelter. So that's probably what we're gonna end up doing, instead of that wood track all the way back there, because then we can kind of hook up with that mountain, or however we want to do it. Okay, so we need to come up to a stop up here. Because we have to flip this, that way we can go into the yard and see the new changes to the yard. I forgot to be doing my whistles. I need to make sure I'm doing my whistles. Alright, so when we come into the yard here, we're going to have another switch that we're going to have to switch. Or else we're going to end up on the second line, which is where the other set of cars is. Alright. So yeah, it's been definitely interesting trying to get to the smelter. It's rough. I've been trying to get there with 10% grade to get over these things, and it's just not happening. I don't know why. It's just not. Oh yeah, and I did make some yard changes other than what you're about to see. You're about to see a whole lot of new stuff. And old stuff not there. Like the bridge. I got rid of the bridge. Did I switch that the right way, or am I just... Yeah, no, I did not. I didn't even need to switch it. Oh, okay. Okay, so now you have to click it 4 times and click it 4 times. Okay. Alrighty. Get you up to 8%. We'll get going. Got a whistle. There we go. Alrighty, here we are at the depot. And just so this isn't too long of a video, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys here, and I'll meet up with you guys in the next episode.